following areas in northeast Georgia, Habersham and Raven. In western North Carolina, Polk, Rutherford, Henderson, Macon, southern Jackson, and Transylvania. In upstate South Carolina, Greenville Mountains, Oconee Mountains, and Pickens Mountains. From 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening through Tuesday evening, a plume of subtropical moisture will surge into the area tonight into Tuesday. Upslope flow will provide periods of heavy rainfall, especially along the southern Blue Ridge Escarpment. Rainfall will be ongoing between this evening and throughout the day Tuesday. Rainfall amounts will be 2 to 4 with locally higher amounts possible through Tuesday. With the amount of rainfall expected, this could cause rapid rises in streams and creeks. Minor mainstem river flooding can't be ruled out, especially in the upper French Broad River Valley. Urban flooding will be possible as well, mainly in poor drainage and low-lying areas. Rainfall of more than 5 inches in similar storms has been associated with an increased risk of landslides and rock slides. If you live on a mountainside or in a cove at the base of a mountain, especially near a stream, be ready to leave in advance of the storm or as quickly as possible should rising water, moving earth, or rocks threaten. Consider postponing travel along mountain roads during periods of heavy rainfall. Now for the official National Weather Service.
That literally came out of nowhere.
Here is a flood statement. Flash flood watch in effect through Tuesday evening. The National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg has expanded the flash flood watch to include a portion of western North Carolina, including the following areas: Avery, Buncombe, Burke Mountains, Caldwell Mountains, eastern McDowell, Greater Burke, Greater Caldwell, McDowell Mountains, Mitchell, and Yancey. Through Tuesday evening, a plume of subtropical moisture will continue to overspread the area tonight into Tuesday. Upslope flow will result in periods of heavy rainfall, especially along the Blue Ridge Escarpment. The peak of the heavy rainfall is expected throughout the daylight hours Tuesday.
I don't know if this will
Rainfall
go off or
totals
not.
of 2 to 4 with locally higher amounts are expected through Tuesday. With the amount of rainfall expected, rapid rises will occur along smaller creeks and streams, with some likely overflowing their banks into low-lying areas and roads. Minor mainstem river flooding can't be ruled out. Urban flooding will be possible as well, mainly in poor drainage and low-lying areas. Here is a flood statement. Flash flood watch.
Alright, wow, hello again, GSP.
Flash flood watch in effect through Thursday morning. The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has expanded the flash flood watch to include portions of north-central North Carolina and south-central Virginia, including the following areas in north-central North Carolina, Rockingham and Stokes. In south-central Virginia, Pennsylvania. Through Thursday morning, deep tropical moisture continues to move across the central Appalachians today, supporting the potential for prolonged periods of moderate to heavy rain. Likewise, a front will enter the region later today from the west, serving as a second producer for rainfall into the night. Rainfall amounts will be highest along the crest of the Blue Ridge into the eastern foothills, where the terrain will enhance rainfall intensity and amounts. Areas that have already received ample rainfall will be far more prone to flooding. Where high rainfall rates occur, or where bands of rain occur repeatedly over the same locations, rapid rises on smaller creeks and streams are expected. Some of these waterways may flood over their banks and flow across roads and into low-lying areas. Depending on where the heaviest rain occurs, minor flooding of the larger mainstem rivers may be possible. Flood warning for northeastern Surrey County in northwestern North Carolina, southeastern Carroll County in southwestern Virginia, southwestern Floyd County in southwestern Virginia, southwestern Patrick County in southwestern Virginia until 4:15 a.m. Wednesday. At 10:10 p.m., Doppler radar indicated a persistent area of heavy rainfall from Arrowhead, North Carolina to near Douglasville, Virginia, including Pilot Mountain, Arrowhead, North Carolina, Arrowhead, Virginia, and Mount Aaron. This includes portions of the Blue Ridge Parkway from east of Frankie Gap to Groundhog Mountain. Additional rainfall amounts of 1.5 to 2.5 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Source: radar. Intact. Flash flooding of small creeks of the Blue Ridge Parkway from east of Frankie Gap, streets and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Mount Airy, Flat Rock, Pilot Mountain, Arrow, Kiva, Frankie Gap, Toast. This includes the following streams and drainages: Red River and Archie's Creek. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. And monitoring there are hundreds of low water crossings which are potentially dangerous in heavy rain. Do not attempt to cross flooded roads. Find an alternate route. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 4:15 a.m. Wednesday for the following county: Surrey, North Carolina, and the following counties in Virginia: Carroll and Patrick. This is NOAA Weather Radio. All hazards. Station WXL 42, operating on frequency 100.40.
Carroll County in southwestern Virginia, southwestern Floyd County in southwestern Virginia, southwestern Patrick County in southwestern Virginia, until 12:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
And northern foothills of North Carolina, as well as adjacent Virginia counties. The current time is 10:14 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a flash flood warning for northeastern Surrey County in northwestern North Carolina, southeastern Carroll County in southwestern Virginia, southwestern Floyd County in southwestern Virginia, southwestern Patrick County in southwestern.
And doesn't look like the GoGo 262
Indicated a persistent area of
is wanting to go off, so lovely.
Virginia, north central Patrick County in southwestern Virginia until 6:30 a.m. Wednesday. At 12:20 a.m. Doppler radar indicates moderate to heavy rainfall within the warned area. Between 2.5 and 4 inches of rain have fallen during the past 6 hours. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 1.5 inches in 1 hour. Flooding rainfall amounts of 1.5 to 3 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is imminent. Hazard: flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Floyd, Woolwine, Rocky Knob Summit, Rocky Knob Region Area, Buffalo Ridge. This includes the following streams and drainages: Laurel Branch, Powell Creek, Huckleberry Creek, Don Creek, Van River, Jacks Creek, Joint Grass Creek, Little Sycamore Creek, From Little Spring, Little Creek, Brush Creek, Little River, and Beaver Creek. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. In hilly terrain, there are hundreds of low water crossings which are potentially dangerous in heavy rain. Do not attempt to cross flooded roads. Find an alternate route. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of flooding, including mudslides or flooded roads, to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free at 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared on the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 6. Flash flood warning remains in effect until 4:15 a.m. early this morning for northeastern Surrey, southeastern Carroll, southwestern Floyd, and southwestern Virginia counties. At 12:07 a.m., Doppler radar indicated that excessive rainfall on the order of 3 to 5 or more inches has fallen in the last 3 to 4 hours from Laurel Fork and ground.
Okay. It is 12:30, and it's school night, so this is gonna be fun.
Until 4:15 a.m. for the following counties: Surrey, North Carolina, and the following counties in Virginia: Carroll and Patrick. Moderate to heavy rain develops to the south of the Warren area and will move north through the Warren area during the next several hours. In prior hours, 2 to 3 inches of rain has already fallen in parts of the Warren area, including Roanoke City, Salem City, and Roanoke County. Additional rainfall of 2 to 3 inches during the next 6 hours is likely. Flash flooding is imminent. Hazard: flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Roanoke, crossroads, and into low-lying areas. Depending on where the heaviest rain... Flash flood watch remains in effect through Wednesday morning. Daylight time and Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated heavy rain across the Warren area. Between 2.5 and 3.5 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1.5 to 3 inches are expected in the Warren area. Flash flooding is imminent. Hazard: flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Blacksburg, Christiansburg, Radford, Pilot, Merrimack, Price's Fork, Walton. This includes the following locations: Virginia Tech. This includes the following streams and drainages: Laurel Branch, Conley's Run, Calhoun Run, Craig Creek, Indian Run, Eccles Branch, Crab Creek, Flatwoods Branch, Elliott Creek, George's Run, Brush Creek, and Little River. Flash flood warning remains in effect in southwestern Virginia until 8:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Wednesday. At 2:27 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated a band of very heavy rainfall moving through the Warren area. Between 1.5 and 3 inches of rain have already fallen in the past 2 hours, and additional heavy rainfall is likely. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches is likely in the Warren area. This same rain band has resulted in considerable flooding in parts of Montgomery County. Flash flooding is imminent. Hazard: flash flooding caused by heavy rainfall. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Newport, Huffman. This includes the following streams and drainages: Corner Branch, Stony Creek, V Branch, Sinking Creek, Craig Creek, Little Stony Creek, Johns Creek, Gilliver Springs Branch, South Fork Potts Creek, Pond Drain, Little Oregon Creek, Porterfield Branch, and Laurel Creek. Flash flood watch remains in effect until 11. Thunderstorm warning for northwestern Stokes County, southeastern Patrick County, and southwestern Virginia until 5 p.m. At 4:20 6:27 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Glenstown or near Francisco, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Stewart, Francisco, Glenstown, Patrick Springs, Cribs, and Buffalo Ridge. Prepare immediately for damaging winds. For your safety, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of hail of any size, as well as reports of any wind damage, including downed trees or large limbs, to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free at 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared on the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5 p.m. for the following county: Stokes, North Carolina, and Patrick, Virginia. This is NOAA Weather Radio. All hazard stations.
The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a flash flood warning for West Central Benton.
Oh, crap.
Has issued a flash flood warning for West Central Bedford County, Eastern Patrick County in southwestern Virginia, Central Franklin County in west central Virginia, southeastern Roanoke County in west central Virginia until 8:45 p.m. A flash flooding caused by thunderstorms and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Up to 3 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 4 inches in 1 hour. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar and automated gauges. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Other locations that will experience flash flooding include Vinton, Rocky Mount, Stewart, Woodville, Salem, Woodline, Stewartsville. This includes the following streams.
The National Weather Service in
Berry Creek, Blackwater River, Booth Creek, Arches Creek, Big Otter River, Bull Auger Creek, Back Creek, and any little branch. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. And only during neighborhoods of low water crossings which are potentially dangerous in heavy rain. Do not attempt to cross flooded roads. Find an alternate route. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of flooding, including mudslides or flooded roads, to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free at 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared on the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 8:45 p.m. for the following county: Patrick, Virginia. The severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Patrick County will expire at 5 p.m. The storm which prompted the warning has weakened below severe limits and has exited the warned area. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire.
Another MPD.
The severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire for the following county: Patrick, Virginia. The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a flash flood warning for West Central Bedford, Eastern Patrick County.
Anyway, flash flood warning.
Warning for northwestern Stokes County, eastern Surrey County in northwestern North Carolina, north central Yadkin County in northwestern North Carolina until 8 p.m. At 4:59 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. The expected rainfall rate is 4 inches in 1 hour.
Dang.
Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Mount Airy, Fairview, Flat Rock, Pilot Mountain, Francisco, Ararat, Pilot Mountain State Park. This includes the following streams and drainages: Ararat River, Big Creek, Archies Creek, and Beaver Creek. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of flooding, including mudslides or flooded roads, to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free at 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared on the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 8 p.m. for the following counties in North Carolina: Stokes, Surry, and Yadkin. Here is a special message from the National Weather Service for the following counties in North Carolina: Stokes and Surry. The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a flood advisory for Stokes County, Surry County, in northwestern North Carolina until 8 p.m. At 4:08 p.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Minor flooding is begin shortly in the advisory area. Between 1 and 5 inches of rain have fallen since Tuesday afternoon. Roads may be impassable due to streams and creeks exceeding their banks. Low-lying and poor drainage.
Alright.
Flash flood warning for northwestern Bedford County, east central Bottomatot County, southern Rockbridge County, the city of Buena Vista, the city of Lexington, until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Up to 4 inches of rain have fallen over portions of the area this afternoon. The expected rainfall rate is 4 inches in 1 hour. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar and automated gauges. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Lexington, Buena Vista, Buck Canyon, Glasgow, Natural Bridge, Arcadia, Peaks of Otter Summit. This includes the following locations: VMI. This includes the following streams and drainages: Buffalo Creek, Cold Run, Broad Creek, Big Hollow Branch, Cornelius Creek, Back Run, Big Otter River, Davidson Run, Alone Mill Creek, and Dry Branch. The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a flash flood warning for central Montgomery County, northwestern Moore County, southeastern Randolph County until 10:15 p.m. At 7:07 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Troy, North Carolina Zoo, Biscoe, Seagrove, Mount Gilead, Robbins, Star, Candor, Steves, Pekin, and Coleridge. Areas near Star and Biscoe have already seen urban and small stream flooding. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 10:15 p.m. for the following counties in North Carolina: Montgomery, Moore, and Randolph.
Fat cat.
Here is a special message from the National Weather Service for the following counties in Virginia: Henry and Patrick, and the Virginia independent city of Martinsville. The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has extended the flood advisory for Bedford County, Henry County, the city of Martinsville in south central Virginia, Floyd County in southwestern Virginia, Patrick County in southwestern Virginia, Otitour County in west central Virginia, Franklin County in west central Virginia, Roanoke County in west central Virginia, Rockbridge County in west central Virginia, the city of Lexington in west central Virginia, the city of Roanoke in west central Virginia,
I fixed it.
the city of Salem in west central Virginia.
Hey, I fixed it. Just gotta slap it. Oh, random flash flood warning.
National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a flood warning for west central Rockbridge County until 1:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Thursday. At 7:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, gauge reports indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Flooding is already occurring in the warned area. Between 3 and 5 inches of rain have fallen. Curse Creek near Lexington has risen to 9 feet and is still rising. Flood stage is 8 feet. Some locations that will experience flooding include mainly rural areas of west central Rockbridge County. Turnaround. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Now for the National Weather. The National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a flood warning for small stream in east central Allegheny, Virginia County, northern Botetourt County, until noon Eastern Daylight Time Thursday. At 5:54 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the river gauge on the Calpasua River at Clifton Forge has risen to 9.9 feet at 5:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time this morning. Flood stage is 10.0 feet. The river is expected to rise over 10 feet within the hour and remain above flood stage through the morning, then should fall below flood stage later this afternoon. Flooding of areas adjacent to the river near Clifton Forge. Some locations that will experience flooding include parts of Clifton Forge, otherwise mainly rural areas of east central Allegheny, Virginia, and northern Botetourt counties. This includes the following streams and drainages: James River, Calpasua River, and Sinking Creek. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Stay away or be swept away. River banks and culverts can become unstable and unsafe.